So this is the Schuyler Wide Margin Quentel in the ESV translation, and I didn't get the goat skin. I got the marble mahogany calf skin, and you can see it's dark brown. It's actually darker on the screen than it is in real life. But this Bible measures 6.8 inches across, 9.4 inches tall, and then 1.7 inches wide. So this is a big boy. This is almost the size of a study Bible. Let me show you a comparison of this Bible and my ESV study Bible just to see how thick it is. So let me give you my initial impressions of this. The cover is very smooth, not a lot of texture. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of texture, although visually, or we could see visibly that there is texture here, but you can't feel it. The Jerusalem cross is debossed in here. I don't know if you can see that. And the cover feels very thick. The thickness of this cover is pretty consistent with the other marble mahogany calf skins that they have. I also have the personal size Quentel and the NIV Quentel in marble mahogany calf skin, and they all feel really thick. So if you're wondering about how thick it is, it's pretty hefty. You open it up, edge line, you can see the gilt lines all around. Calfskin leather cover. You do get this. Congratulations on the congratulations on the purchase of this heirloom Bible. I cannot talk today. Get that. Okay, so let's just go through it real quick. Open it up, and then you get to the. This is pretty stiff. When you first open up, that'll loosen up over time. You do get the presentation page here, as you can see, marriages, and then you can have births, deaths. And then it gets you to the title page, the Holy Bible. English Standard Version. This is the Wide Margin Quentel. This is printed and bound by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands, and the typesetting is by 2K Denmark. The paper on this is 40 GSM, which contributes to the thickness of this guy. 1.7 inches, again, that's how thick it is, but I think that 1.7 inches is due to the 40 GSM weight of this paper. The ESV, I just want to show real quick, you can see that it's the 2016 text, so it's the most recent one. Here you have the table of contents, preface to the ESV, explanation of features included in this edition, and then you get to the Old Testament page. And you can see this is just beautifully laid out. This is just extraordinary. The margins on this, the outer margin is 1.37 inches. Just see, let me grab my ruler here. This is 1.37 inches. The inner margin is 1.29 inches. And then the bottom is 1.22 inches, and then up on top is an inch. You might be wondering, how does he know 0.22? I took the measurements off of the website, but I just wanted to show you with an actual ruler how thick these margins are. There is plenty of space here to write on or to draw on or whatever you want to do. I don't think I'm going to write on this, at least not the first 6 months. This is really beautiful and elegant. This layout is the same as their other Quentels. The only difference with the Quentel and the personal size Quentel is that this has wide margins, obviously, because this is a wide margin Bible. So it's got 3 ribbons. Let me show you. Oh man, I hope I didn't wrinkle that. 3 ribbons. This is it's got the dark gold, dark brown, gold, and then dark brown, and it's got brown head and tail bands. But let's keep looking through it. Let's take a look at the poetry page, the poetry section. Here we are in the Psalms. You can see there's plenty of writing space for you to make notes. Again, to draw. I don't know what you do with your wide margin. We're in Isaiah here. And the paper is not white. It's a little bit creamy. It might be whiter on the screen, but it's not white. It's not stark white. It is creamy, but it's a nice light cream color. as in all their quintels, you could see the just nice details. The red in the chapter number, the red in the chapter number up here, up on top, as well as you can see the numbers, chapter numbers down at the bottom in the footnotes and the cross references. Actually, this is the cross references, and then these are the footnotes. Let's go to the back of the Bible. One other thing. This is not a red letter Bible. The ESV are black letters. The NIV Quentel, as well as their PSQ, are red letters, or red letter Bibles. The ESV is not. Neither is the NASB, just to keep in mind. So here we are in the Concordance, and this is a good size Concordance. Triple column. Again, the red accents you can see in the word that you would be looking for. So the word Aaron is in red, and then the chapter and verse numbers are in red where you would find these words. So this is beautiful. You can see the red up here too in the page numbers. And then after the Concordance, you get 32 pages of lined paper. And this is what's great about the wide margin that's different from the regular Quentel. You can see it's double column. In the regular Quentel, it's just a single column. That line will go straight through. There is no double column in the regular one, but I love this wide margin because of these double columns. I think that is fantastic. Why don't they do that in the regular Quentels? So 32 pages of lined paper in the back, and then when you get to, let's see what's next, then you get to the maps, Bible maps. It's going to show 11 maps, 11 Bible maps, and there's one chart. And I love this chart. When I had my NASB Quentel, or I still do, when I was reading through my NASB Quentel, I would frequent this chart. This is Israel's united and divided kingdoms. And you can see the two kingdoms, the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Israel, and the different kings that occupied the throne during those kingdoms. But I love this chart. This is just wonderful. And again, when I was going through 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, I would frequent this chart to see where is this king? Where does this king fall in line? And who was the king in the other kingdom while that king was in place? But this is a great chart. This is a wonderful graph. So 11 maps and one chart. And then let's see, at the end, you get the index to the maps right there. And then you get about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 blank pages, front and back, and the back. And then you get the end. So you can see that it's edge lined. Again, the gold perimeter around. This is perimeter stitch. Single perimeter stitch. I don't know. I can do a close-up of that, show you a photo. But initial impression, this is fantastic. The marble mahogany calfskin feels great. It's thick, it's sturdy, and I think you would want that if you're going to get a Bible this thick. I chose the calfskin, I think, partly for that reason, partly because I just love the color brown, and I love what I was seeing with the marble mahogany calfskin. But calfskin, I think, might be more practical than goat skin if you're going to do a thick Bible like this. Anyway, that's my initial impression of the ESV Schuyler Quentel Wide Margin, it's such a long name. This is the Schuyler Wide Margin Quentel in the ESV translation. These are my initial impressions and thoughts. This is fantastic. Schuyler, you guys did a great job with this, knocked it out of the park. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Let me know, did you pick up a wide margin also? How do you like it? Which did you get? Did you get the goat skin or the calf skin? Let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.